Hello, scholars. My name is Joseph H. George. Tonight, in our lecture, we focus on how to construct frequency table. However, my goal tonight is to show you how to use what we call a pivot table to do this job. Now, why do I want to show you how to use pivot table? Because this frequency distribution table that we ask you to construct in the classroom use a small sample, small data set. So that one you can use a pencil or pen or paper and ruler to construct them. I will show you what I mean. If you look at the screen, let me share my screen with you. Make sure you can see this. You can see the type we ask you to do in the classroom. Like here, it says an analysis of 50 train derailment incidents. Identify the main causes listed below, where T denotes bad track. Actually, it's a bad track, not track. Bad track. That is the track that the train runs on. And E denotes faulty equipment. H denotes human error, and O denotes other causes. You can see this is only for 50. The sample is only 50 trained elements, so we can manage it in the classroom. However, in real life, we are dealing with a large number of data sets, like 700, 1,000. So in that case, you cannot use a pencil and pen and start counting. It will take you the whole day, and of course, the chance of making mistake is there. So for that situation, we ask you to use what you call the pivot table to do it. If you look at this one, you can just use a pencil and paper and then draw the line and do the counting manually, and then construct your frequency distribution. But in reality, we are dealing with something like this. Look at the data set I have here. You have like almost 700 entries. Let me expand it so you can see. See, almost 700 entries. So that type, I think my mouse froze. Okay. Run my mouse. So for that type, you can not use the pen and pencil to count, then to draw this, then start counting all the way to 700. And you can see almost 700 entries. Yeah, 702. That will take you the whole day. So what we do is, for this type, we use a pivot table. I want to show this example so that those of you in my class who will be working on classwork 1, we use it as a sample to complete the classwork. Look at the question here. It says, you have been provided with a data set of 700 smokers, each identified as by smoker ID, brand like Newport cigarette or Marlboro, and then gender. You say, using the Excel, create a pivot table that summarizes number of Newport cigarette smokers, Newport cigarettes, Newport and Marlboro cigarette smokers by gender. Then arrange the table so that the gender appears in the rows and the total number of smokers appear in the values. Then from the data set, construct a frequency distribution table showing the count and the relative frequency. We're not going to go into the relative frequency on this one. So just the count is good enough. So how do we do it? Very simple. Like I say, if you want to start doing this by counting, it's going to take you a whole day to finish it, and the chance of making a mistake is there. But with Excel, you can finish it in a matter of minutes. So before I begin working on that, I want to explain. I keep saying pivot table. What is a pivot table anyway? A pivot table simply means an Excel tool that we use to quickly summarize, organize, and analyze large data sets by grouping, counting, or averaging values. So with a pivot table, we can view data from different perspectives, making patterns, comparison, and insights to identify the data sets. Having explained that, now let's go and answer the question. See, first thing is to have the data set entered in Excel. For most assignments, you'll be given the data sets. Like this one, I gave you the data set. I'm gonna give you, mine will be for smokers, yours will be for novel readers. So look at it right here. So I will now construct the pivot table and use it to construct the frequency distribution table. Let's do it. So first thing to do is to click on Insert. I'll click on that now. Hope you make sure you're seeing this. Yep, I think you're seeing it. Click on Insert, then choose Pivot Table right here. Pivot Table. See, click on the Pivot Table, then click from Table Range. Once you click on the Pivot Table, a drop-down menu will come up or a dialog box. Then choose from Table Range. Click on that to bring it right here. Okay. Let me repeat it again because it was supposed to, is Excel. I click here, insert pivot table, choose from table ranges. Now, if you say if it doesn't highlight it, then you have to highlight it by yourself. But I think you can highlight it. Let me do it again. This way you do it, it will highlight it. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. Okay. Get it again. Pivot table on table ranges. It doesn't highlight it, so I'm going to choose from here. Click on this, and from here, we highlight all of them, all the way to the last one. All the way to the last item in that list. Yeah, but this is just one way of doing it. This one takes there's another way you can do it, make it faster. So either you do that with them, and then you can now go from here. Okay. Click here. Okay. Now choose the option. Choose where you want the pivot table to be placed. You can choose I want existing worksheet, or you can choose a new worksheet. Before I do that, remember, once you click pivot table, some Excel will highlight this immediately, and you go from there. But mine didn't highlight it, so I have to highlight all of it myself. So if you choose a new worksheet, it will create a new worksheet. I want to choose this one, so I'm going to click on this and click OK. Okay, see, I know why. Is it my worksheet? So I'm going to choose where I want it to be. Here, click, let it be here. Okay. Okay, I see why he's doing that. In that case, let me start all over. Okay, good. Now, to make sure that it chooses everything, you see here how this thing is. Click on the worksheets here. Click any of these. I prefer clicking at the first cell and the first cell right there. Then click on pivot table range. Now you can see that it highlighted all of them because I clicked at that box. Then you choose where it will be. I want it to be in the existing worksheet, not in the new worksheet. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click where I want it to be placed. I click any of these boxes, so I'm going to click here. You can choose any one you like. Click OK. My mouse again. I'm going to change this mouse. It's right here. Click OK. See? to put pivot table right there. Now, with this, you are ready to start. Now, is the brand, two brands of cigarettes we are looking at, Newport and Marlboro. So you can see where you have brand. Click on that and drag it to the row. I want to use brand as the row. For me, you can see that it places it right here already. Brand, Marlboro, Newport. Now, gender. I can choose gender as my column. So I click on it and drag it here to male, female. Then you can see right there, male, female. I also want to know how many people, how many male and female prefer which of these brands. So I'm going to click on the gender again and drop it on the values. See? It will give you the count. You can see the table is now created. See? Of Newport cigarette, 274 females smoke it, 407 males smoke it. For Marlboro, 6 females smoke it, 13 males smoke it. I see, give me a total. Now with this, we can now get our frequency table, distribution table. Now I can say cigarette smokers. Okay, smokers. Or I can call it frequency distribution. Showing table for cigarettes smokers datasets. See, I had them here already. But if you click on any of them, it will bring out, show what you did. Now I can now say brand. Then basically this is the frequency distribution table. There's no need to construct a new one because this is it right here. You got it right here. Count, gender. See, you show how many people, the brand and the gender of people that smoke it, which gender prefer the other one. Then it give you the grand total on both sides. So this is the frequency distribution table right there for you. So you can see how using Excel made it so easy to do this. And for those of you who are going to do the classwork one in my class, this is the kind of thing I want you to do. For me, I use cigarette smokers. What I'm going to give you, you're going to use novel readers. I hope you enjoyed it so far, and thank you for listening. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.